it one more time. Hey, we're happy to see y'all. Go ahead, come on into the platform. Come on into the show. It's time for y'all guys to load up so we can go ahead and get into this conversation. We're talking NFL Week 7. We're talking some NBA expectations. And lo and behold, I think we got story time that's going to happen today. We got a lot to talk about. Let's get into it. Yeah. We're right back at it. Hey, let's introduce the panel. Let's get right into the show. Bird Gang in the building. What's happening, Chief?
Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? Listen, what's going on is that the NBA is back, and so are we. So let's get it, baby.
Last but not least, Tone the promoter.
Yizzo. What's going on, man? Tone the promoter in the building, man. Enough of what I got to talk about, man. Y'all know what it is. GNT Sportstalk. Let's get ready for another episode, fellas. Let's get it.
Hey, look, we have a lot going on in the background. Just so you know, we have both Tone and Joel is constantly probably looking over to, let's say, you're looking at the screen, it's going to be like to the right because both of them is watching the Sixers game at the same exact time. So if y'all guys have anything y'all want to go ahead and comment, during the show about the current game that's going on right now, I'll make sure I highlight it so we can go ahead and talk about it together throughout the whole entire episode. So feel free to go ahead and talk some Sixers with the boys that's actually watching it. I'm going to be obedient and pay attention to y'all because it's about y'all. I'm not going to be like these guys. I want to pay attention to y'all. So I'll make sure that I'll watch y'all while they watch the game, and I'll make sure the comments pop up on the screen. So without any kind of delay, first thing I want to ask, men, how y'all guys doing tonight?
Great, man. I'm great, man. You know what I'm saying? Anytime anybody ever asks me that question, man, as long as I woke up, man, I'm great. You know what I mean? But today was the day, you know what I'm saying? Feeling good, ready to talk some sports, man. Sorry about missing last week, but got other things going on and you know what I'm saying, promotions and all that type of things. But yeah, man, I'm good, man. How about you, Joe?
I'm chilling, man. Just busy with work, busy with trying to get some estimates done. Like we all over the place right now. So me and the team is doing our thing. But man, I'm ready to talk some sports, man. Let's get it.
You got it. Stokes, good to see you, bro.
You?
We see Monk on Instagram too. Good to see you as always, man. Always appreciate seeing you joining us as we go live every single time, man. We definitely appreciate you every single time. Stokes, appreciate you coming back as always, man. Look, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's talk about this NFL Week 7 because there's a lot of ups and downs that happen. Once again, this season is so unpredictable. Like it's so unpredictable. And I mean, the things that we expect is going to happen don't happen at all, or the players that we expect to go off just don't happen. I mean, what was the biggest surprises for y'all guys in Week 7? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you. I was letting Tone go first, but I mean, that's all. Like I didn't know who you wanted to go first.
Right. I thought
you gotta address it, bro.
I don't want to step on nobody. I don't want to step on nobody's toes. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
it's cool.
Hey, Tone, what do you think of? Yeah, but if we both might start talking at the same time.
I'm sorry. Man, Tone, I didn't hear your voice last week. What did you think about what happened last week in Week 7?
Oh, man, I'm telling you, it's still the same deal. It's surprising me, man, week after week. I'm going to just keep saying it until I'm getting proved otherwise, but it's Daniel Jones and the Indianapolis Colts, man. I think I have to be a believer right now. I'm sorry, I can't think nothing else, man. It's like I'm waiting for the train to go off the track, but it hasn't yet, man. So I might be sold, man. Gentlemen, I might be sold.
You sold on Daniel Nichols. Oh, I'm sorry, Indiana Jones.
Hey, man, say what you want, bro. Say what you want, bro. They out there doing it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was easy, he'd have been playing like this. You know what I'm saying? So this year is different for the dude, man. I don't know if it's just New York was just poorly ran like that, and that front office don't really motivate their players to want to do good. Is they are? Well, did they really put these guys in the best position? You know what I'm saying? It's possible. Yes, they. What I mean, obviously we see how talented Saquon is, and they had him right there in the palm of their hands, and they let him go because they didn't surround him with the right pieces.
Yep.
Because obviously you see, they put him in a system where he was used correctly, and it helped that team win a championship. Daniel Jones in a different system. We talked about it. Steichen, man, it's a guy that really, what I'm saying, could get the quarterback guy, I guess you could maybe say, and what I'm saying, he got him on a new play system, playbook, and it's really working for him, man. Maybe he's doing things in Daniel Jones's favor, what I'm saying, to have him succeed rather than, hey, run this, what I'm saying, take this
Mhm.
playbook and make this work. Like I said, hey, the train can still be going off the tracks, but right now, bro, like I said, man, I can't unsee what I'm seeing in football. You know what I'm saying? It's being done week in and week out, man. Boys contributing to their victories. It ain't like it's just all the defense or I mean, don't get me wrong. It definitely helps out that he has JT back there. You know what I'm saying? Just as well, man. But it ain't like he got the top and the best wide receivers in the league either. You know what I'm saying? So, boy, getting it done, man. He getting it done.
We have just in case we both have. Well, first off, Sunny D, it's good to see you on IG. Just Taya Brand, she's on IG as well. Appreciate you. She said biggest surprise is Denver scoring 33 in the fourth. And that's exactly what Stokes said here. There's a reason why I left that up. That was crazy. And it kind of correlates with what you were saying, Tone, to the New York. Does New York just know how to win? And it feels like that it's the coach that failed them because no way in the world they go ahead and get the lead and under like 40 seconds and they lose that game. No way in the world that was supposed to happen. So, yes, Stokes, yes, Taya, that Denver Giants game was crazy. Was not expecting that. I was like, oh man, the Giants won. Now they're going to be talking about this team. Dart is the next blah, blah, blah. And da da. And all of a sudden, I was like, they lost. How they lose? So, yeah,
Yo,
that was the biggest thing for me.
yeah, that's crazy. Go ahead, Joe.
Medical tent Dable. That's great.
Medical
That's
tent
great.
Dable, medical tent Dable.
Yeah, that's his name. That's his new nickname.
Who
Oh,
called him
He,
that? Who gave him that
he,
nickname?
no, because the week before he
Yeah,
chased
when he was
Dart into that was Stokes put that.
oh he ain't want Russ in that joint. You knew
Yeah,
all he
he
had was
should have been in
Sierra
that
on his mind.
medical tent after they gave up that lead. But man, I'm not surprised. I'm just trying to figure out, them losing devastating loss like that, and then them having to come here to Philly to face a team that is clearly trying to get
They
their
better
leg
be
back
out
in
for
the
blood.
Eagles. It's
Yeah,
going
they
to
better
be
be out for
crazy. It's
blood.
going. I didn't know if them getting an unexpected win out there would have landed them here, in good spirits, or now is probably worse. But nevertheless, we're going to see this week, because I'm expecting the Birds to get a blowout personally. But I mean, since the audience took the Denver game, I'm going to take Joe Flacco getting traded to Cincinnati for Mike Tomlin week and comes through with Chase Higgins and Chase Brown over there in the Bengals. That was a huge surprise. just him being with the team for that short period of time and being able to just, get there and do some damage and, knock off the Pittsburgh Steelers that they're leading the division, which they desperately needed if they hope to get Joe Burrow back and be in playoff contention.
I wasn't expecting for Miami to be so trashy as they are, man. Like not that. I expected for us to see garbage play from them like in December because they don't know how to play when it start getting cold. But I wasn't expecting this type of trash already, and it's like it's about to be just a buyer's market out there, man. It's like highest bidder get whoever they want, and I wasn't expecting it this year. Tyreek, it's a shame what happened to him. It's a shame he got hurt, and maybe it may be a difference there, but. No, Tua don't look the same at all. No, unless he always had a candy arm, but he really looked like he got a candy arm like crazy. Like he cannot throw the ball down the field. Like
he can't read defenses either.
Yep.
Like he's bad, man. He's terrible. He's terrible when his rebuttal to when Cam Newton was talking about him. Talk about, hey, as a reporter, you could just say anything as a reporter, but playing this position, I'm like, what? Like that didn't even make sense. Like, what are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Do you even know who you're talking about? Are you that concussed? Like, are you still concussed? Like, I just didn't get like how could you? I understand that's Cam's role now. It's a podcaster, it's media. But dude played the position and played at a very high level. You know what I'm saying? Might I say? You know what I'm saying? Not like he was Steve Berline, somebody who ain't really, what I'm saying, was ever that guy. We're talking about a former MVP. So yeah, man, I don't know. He got CTE as alive. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's up with that dude, man. He stinks.
Yeah, Miami it's time they blow it up. I mean, obviously they're going to try to get whatever they can for the few guys that they do have. But I mean, I don't think there's anybody they were talking possibly changing out some of the O linemen. Obviously, HN's name came up to possibly going to like KC out of all places. I was like, what the hell? That would be crazy. But I mean, like it's just time. Like it's only a matter of time, even with the coach. I mean, that experience pretty much wrapped up.
You got Stokes that said, hey, y'all think Jaden Daniels got to put on more weight to survive in the NFL because he's going to get hurt left and right. And yes.
Sophomore slump is real, baby. Whew.
It's tape on the boy. It's tape on him now.
CJ's still looking bad too.
Well, literally, it's tape on the boy because that boy was getting bandaged up. He's getting fucked up out there, John. But yeah, he's going. It's not so much. Yeah, he's going to have to gain weight just in general because you play football. You want to be stronger. You know what I'm saying, and your job that you do. But what he's going to have to stop doing is running the fucking football. Like I get it, man. If things break down, you got to make a play. Cool. But I just be thinking sometimes his mentality is to run. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what he wants to do. Like, read the defense, get the ball out, and then you have your offensive line obviously protect you. You know what I mean? Not too much pressure, not too many sacks. Dog, your stature is not like this. Ain't college, man. This ain't college, man. These defensive linemen and these linebackers, man, they not playing games with you, bro. So get in the weight room and stop running. Just start throwing a rock.
Yeah, those legs were super fresh coming out of college, and last year he just got over, and everyone was talking about debating whether he's better than Jalen and all this stuff, and I mean, like Larry was saying, the playbook's out. I mean, what we did to him during a playoff game, 55 on him, and neutralized them. I mean, the playbook's out, and sophomore slumps out. Is real, and we're gonna see what happens, man. But I mean, it's looking bad.
Yeah, it's looking real bad. And yeah, if you don't go ahead and pick up that weight, and you're absolutely right, Tone. These linemen weigh like 200 pounds more than him, and almost run just as fast, man. Like I know James
So they
fast.
kept him. Yeah, they kept him. Right.
Like James fast, but I forget what he ran in the combine. I think he ran like a 4.5 or 4.4. I think. Like he's fast. But last I remember, Jordan Davis, that weighs like almost 400 pounds, at least at one time, weighed 400 pounds, ran like a 4.7. Like these boys are massive and they run at your speed. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, you can't be messing around no more. No, you can't use your legs to get out of everything, being the size that he is. So one day, he definitely going to have to go ahead and pick up that weight in order for him to actually survive. Little Miriam, good to see you, my dear. She said, how do y'all feel about Brandon Graham coming back? I'll give that. Go ahead, Joel. Give us the answer. You see, there you go, directed.
Welcome to the locker room. Classes in session. like I mean, I hope we got some tread in the tires still, and but I think it's going to be like a player coach type thing, making sure the young guys are in the right plays, in the right spot for the right plays, and just kind of like be that. I mean, we'll see what happens, but I mean, they still need to make another move or two.
I agree. I definitely agree. Tone, you got anything to add, or you good?
Yeah, I think BG coming back. He was tired of taking the kids to school, cooking breakfast, and cleaning around the house. So he said, "You know what? I'm going to go play some football. I'm out of here." Like, no, I don't know. Maybe, hey, man, it's always something that we all have done, for a long time that you might outgrow, or you just, you know what I'm saying, or just, do something in a sport, you know what I mean, that you might have to give up. He probably just obviously loves the game, had that passion, to go out there and still, bleed that football, man. And he probably sit at home, be itching and thinking he can still make plays and like, I can help out, like to Joel's point, man, kind of maybe being that player coach type situation to come in there. You know what I'm saying? You got the AJ Brown thing going on, so maybe he try to come in there, maybe smooth things over, talk, and just see what's going on, and hey, what I mean, try to make another run at it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm sure he probably thinking. And hey, man, it's just that fire that you, as a sports person, man, it never dies, man. You could be 60 years old, and I'm sure you probably in your mind be reliving when you was, that guy, and thinking you could probably still do some things at 60. But man, it's that fire, man. It's a sports person that never goes away.
Right. And I agree with you, Joel. Like, it really feels like he's there as that player coach, but more importantly, that inspiration. Like they look like they missing that spark person. The person that's going to give them that spark and and let them go ahead and just take off. I mean, if you remember Nolan Smith, he talks about Brandon Graham like that's like his second pop. You know what I mean? Like, the way that he really took him under his wing and allowed him to kind of like blossom to be the player that he's turning himself into. And hopefully he'll be able to continue to grow to be that way when he gets off of the IR, which should be next week. So we get to see, like, I would think we get to see the influence of BG on that defense. So on just attitude wise, hopefully we get to see that like coming up real soon. Spider Kev is in the building. Good to see you, bro. Said, fellas, it's between Daniels not putting on more weight and the team. He don't have no weapons and has the oldest roster in the league.
That's their fault. They thought they had one. And they loaded up the team with all these veterans, getting Debo, trading for Tunsil, like doing all these things. That's their fault. They try to microwave it. They thought they had lightning in the bottle. Josh Harris doing Josh Harris things, and you don't see any more attention from him. You know what I mean? So, but just like you were saying with BG, I think that if you just look at the defensive starting unit, who's the veteran? There ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then to start off the year where you had the Jalen Carter incident, you know what I mean? So you had that. And, he's just someone that can influence these younger guys and, do good things from a locker room standpoint and, from a professionalism standpoint as well, and how they conduct themselves on and off the field.
Ty says Saquon hasn't been the same since he golfed with Trump. So actually pretty funny. But here's the thing, and I was talking to somebody about this today, and hopefully y'all guys can agree with me with this idea. Saquon ran for 2,000. What? How many yards he officially? Like 2,300 some yards for the whole entire season.
Yeah, he just came up short from the record, so it was like 20, 22, whatever, just under,
Gotcha.
or just over 22.
So he ran for those many yards, right? And the biggest problem with that is he's not alone. He ran for all those yards, but that offensive line also ran for those many yards too. You know what I mean? So if you look at the whole entire offensive line that we have right now, every single one of them is not playing at that top tier type of way that they normally do. I mean, Lane has been in and out of the lineup the whole entire season. Myladam has been there, but he hasn't been consistent. Both Lane as well as Jurgens, they're both hurt. They're playing hurt right now. And Steen is, whatever. Steen is still trying to learn his role the way he really needs to and wants to. But even if he go over to the Chargers and look at Becton is in and out of the lineup too. So every single one of those offensive linemen that was actually playing during that time is all beat up because they ran those 2,000 yards as well. You know what I mean? So like all of them is kind of like slowed down, but Saquon slowed down because the offensive line is just hampered, and hopefully we'll be able to go and get that together so Saquon may actually have a better second half. Now, if you have a better second half, we already know what this offense can look like when Saquon goes off. And then they already have the passing game already up and running, which is happening now. Yeah, we're going to see what's going to happen.
I mean, in addition to that, just something to think about. I mean, before last year off season, what Saquon was doing when he got traded here or when he signed here? What was
I
he
mean,
doing? He was getting prepared just to play and put in a good season. And I'm not saying that he didn't do that, but since then, you almost broke the single season rushing record. Since then, you won a Super Bowl. Since then, you on the Madden cover. Since then, you won the best, play of the year, in the ESPYs. Since then, you were on Geno's, stakes, or whatever, you know what I mean, or Pat stakes, whichever one it was. Since then, you did a Netflix special. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of more things that he's been involved in, personally this offseason, in addition to trying to run it back for a second championship. So there's just a lot of things that he's doing as well, that are consuming his time during the offseason that he wasn't doing before. Because, he was just on some, I'm going to get back, like to being Saquon that I'm capable of being versus, and I'm not saying he's picking and choosing, but I mean, he has to get, go to these different places and stuff like that to actually, be there. So, it can potentially take a toll because all the other life stuff doesn't stop.
So,
damn,
yeah.
you know what?
Sorry up.
You know what? Joel just made me realize that the reason why people know, or I guess they know that this Madden curse shit is going to work, is because of all of what the player is going to be doing on the off season. They gonna like that nigga ain't gonna be training. He ain't gonna be doing shit. So he ain't gonna be nothing. We put him on this cover because I mean I don't know, man. It's just so crazy though. I mean it's either an injury or it's just don't be a good season. You know what I'm saying, for either the player or the team per se. You know what I mean, when a player hits that cover, and it's just like it's so crazy to me, like how that shit just keep working out. No, the season's not over. You know what I'm saying? And, it ain't like you could write the book on it right now. Like he had one of the worst seasons in his career or anything like that. But obviously it's trending. It's trending that way. So it's just not looking like obviously how it did last year. And every year is different. You know what I'm saying? And as a superstar in any league, you know, the season's gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that happens when you're a great player that things stays consistent. So you know what you're gonna get out of, what I'm saying, a player to that caliber or know what you could get out, what I'm saying, that player on any given night. So hey man, It could be, you know what I'm saying, him later going off, you know what I'm saying, it being at the end of the season versus it being like all of last year, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that man covers shit real.
Just so you know, on Instagram, Taya said, "Excellent point, Joel." But
Yeah,
no,
I just replied to her on IG too. But
okay.
it was
No,
funny. I
excellent point,
almost had a
Larry.
Larry moment though. I almost had a Larry moment.
What you call it? Something else?
I kept trying to type in Taya and it kept putting in Tua. I'm like, oh, I can't send that. That's why I was sitting here laughing like as I was typing it up. But yeah, I mean, man, that's just funny. But I mean,
Excellent
like,
point, Joel, but not excellent point, Larry. But if you also go in there, Lil Mariam said, agreed 100%. I think that's when I was talking. So, Lil Mariam, I appreciate you. Ty, I don't know what happened to us. What happened to us? We used to be on, whatever. Go ahead and keep on being on Joel's side. I'm sorry, Joel. Go ahead, continue.
no, so like Tone was saying, what the Madden curse. Like for whatever reason, they had this guy in the EA Sports Studios reenacting the whole freaking like backwards jump and leap. And it's like, bro, like, what is that necessary? Y'all got the game footage. Just take that, press it up, figure something out. Like, why do you need Saquon there doing all this stuff, like, and doing all that type stuff? But it's crazy.
Joel, can you read that?
Yeah, I can. That's Stokes. He put how we feel about it. CJ Stroud. Through man was getting tortured 1 a.m. in the morning. I guess somebody was torturing. I didn't even hear about that. I don't know.
I want to make sure that I read exactly what I saw.
Yeah.
I was like,
Torture at 1 in the morning, another man. What? What's going
Yeah,
on?
I don't know. I don't know. He's gonna have to elaborate on that. I mean, the one that I was gonna bring up was Rogers.
the game at 10 p.m. Dude, what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
Yo, wait. First off,
What's going
wait,
on, man?
wait. Because
Yo,
he, all
you
right.
gotta be more
Obviously,
clear, bro.
but he got 1 a.m. When he got a 0 in
The
and
game
another
ended
letter.
at 2 a.m. Where were they playing
Yo,
at?
how many times is he gonna keep writing? He went 1 a.m. to 10 p.m. to now 2 a.m. I
Okay,
don't
hold
know
on.
what time it is no more now, man. What's going on?
Hey,
What
Stoke,
part of the day are we talking about?
we hope you aren't intoxicated while you're
It's
watching the
CJ
GNT Sports
Stroud.
Talk. We do not condone that behavior.
No, man was getting tortured 1 a.m.
Yo, yeah. What is he talking
The
about?
game at 10 p.m. The game ended at 2 a.m. The game on Monday night. The game on Monday night.
Yeah,
Okay. It started at 10
at 10.
and ended at 2
Ended
a.m.
at 2 a.m.
But what about the man torturing
Yeah.
CJ? Where did that come in? Oh, it's
He
Saturday pressure.
he
Yeah,
texted the wrong group chat with that John. He
yeah,
did
That's what
it.
it was. That's what it was.
yo,
He
Stokes,
didn't mean to.
man.
Man, I was getting tortured that way. Yo, hey Stokes, man, I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro.
Yo,
This is sports talk, not freak talk, bro. Just
see,
get it.
we got mixed up with the times. That starts after 10, after hours GNT Sports Talk show.
And here, here comes Kev to the rescue. He's talking about how bad CJ Stroud looked on Monday night in Seattle. It was
Oh, he was getting tortured.
That does not
Yo,
equal. He was getting tortured at 1 a.m. by a man. Yeah.
Thank you, Spider Kev.
Using your brain, brother.
Kev,
Okay.
Thanks, Kev.
What?
Yeah. Thanks for saving that dude, man, because he came out. It was like he was trying to tell somebody something. Hey, man, did y'all see the dude was getting tortured at 1 a.m.? He was getting tortured at 1 a.m.? Like, what?
I mean, 2 a.m.? I mean, 3 p.m.?
He said it started at 10 a.m. and it ended at 2 a.m. Yo, he was getting tortured for a long time. He was
Like, what is
Oh man.
what's going on?
Yo, I thought he was saying that like they released CJ Stroud's like ring cam footage or something. I'm like, what? I said 1 a.m. I ain't see that. I didn't see that, bro. I didn't see that.
I was like, what news report happened? I didn't see that one. No, I was like,
That's
what
what I was like, you gonna have to elaborate on that. I'm like, I don't even know.
Hey man, hey Stokes, we love the engagement though, bro. I ain't gonna we love the engagement, but we ain't understand that question, bro.
Oof. But somebody that was getting harassed, I would say, was Rogers, man, with the whole racial thing that he was getting, all the messages he was getting from the fan, I guess, after the game. And it's
I
crazy
seen that.
because friggin' he won Defensive Player of the Week, the week that he had the pick six and then the fumble
The
recovery
fumble
for a
joint,
touchdown.
right.
Yeah, and then all the fans probably were on board, and then for a fan to turn around and do that and send them those type of messages is just crazy that we still deal with shit like that.
Yeah, definitely crazy, man. That
That's
shit ain't never going to end.
well,
Nah, man. I mean, look at it from like ever since the Bad Bunny thing got announced, the halftime show. Like even
man,
from that standpoint, bro, it's still disappointing. Like, you know what I mean? And it's one of them things. And like, you know what I mean? Everyone often talks about the black and brown community, but you know what I'm saying? Often, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it a bean, for the black community, they often experience this. This is like the first time where I've really felt it, like from a national standpoint, where it's something as simple that Bad Bunny got assigned to the halftime show, and then you had people go, "Oh, well, he doesn't even sing in English and this and this and that and all this shit," and you like, whoa, like, and you just start seeing things like that. And this is something that behind closed doors, like look at what just Rogers just dealt with. And it's like, bro, like it's still going on till this day. Like, what year are we in? And society still hasn't evolved, and people are just still stuck in those ways, man.
Yep.
Sad, man. Sad. Like, so what? You know what I mean? Somebody, performing. Like, man, I ain't gonna really, speak on it, man, because I don't want nobody, try to take what I say out of context, man. But it's just this world, man. It's, like you said, we still in this times, and it's still going on, man. And it's even the people that smile up in your face too. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just like these celebrities and all that. We know a few. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But real always recognize real. So, you know what I mean? We know all them fakes out there. You know what I mean? We see right through you. You know, well, at least I do. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the blinders fool you. Don't let the blinders fool you. You know what I'm saying? I can see clearly, but yeah, that shit corny, man. I just think it's real corny.
That's real talk. The good thing is you're never going to get that type of thing from GNT Sportstalk. We for everybody, we love everybody. If you're talking sports, then you with us. That's all. That's what it's about. I don't care what you look like. If you're with us and you're rocking with us, you're family with us. So you start acting stupid, then we'll cut you off real quick.
I got Taya's comment on IG. She put, "When did people start making such a big deal about the halftime show? It's 15 minutes."
When it ain't they people. That's when.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, just like you said, when it ain't day people, but when they put someone, that's Caucasian, like you don't hear, the black and brown community like, why did they put that person? Like, I don't want to listen to this country music or whatever it is. It's like,
we just
hey,
want to watch it.
everyone
we
gets
watch it.
Yeah, we don't watch it. We probably gonna be eating, drinking, and some of us smoking like during that time. Whatever, it is what it is. But you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's making a big deal about it. You know what I mean? And then now, it happened to be a Hispanic person, and everyone's in uproar about it. But wow.
So we can get away from the subject because
wait. Yeah, he's drunk. He is drunk, yo. He is drunk.
Yo, just stop posting this.
Somebody put the the AA number, yo, please. Somebody put that number up in the DM. What did this boy just type? Yo, Oh
Gino,
my
and
God.
Gino. So now, mind you, he's plays for the Raiders now, and
What's going on with Stokes tonight, man? What's up with this
Sorry, I put the M in MVP stands for mechanic.
mechanic? Yo, this boy on one tonight.
our biggest take this week was that Jalen Hurts slandered. Am I reading that right? Slandered once again after proving once again he can't win.
Herbert, what is saying? Herbert proving he's the biggest
what if. Okay, I understand the last part. But yes, Jalen Hurts actually had a perfect QBR this past week, throwing for 323 yards or 26 yards, 320 some yards. Perfect QBR. Once again, our quarterback is doing what he has to do. And Ty did mention it earlier. So Ty, shout outs to you because you mentioned that as well. And Stokes said, Spider Kev, leave Herbert alone. Herbert is, yeah. Remember back in the day, they are who we thought they were, and we let him off the hook. Yeah, that's Herbert every single year. He is what we thought he was. That team is suspect, bro. That team is so suspect. But I bet you they're gonna make some noise. Thanks, Ty. 326. I bet you they're gonna make some noise this upcoming playoffs. But right now, yeah, he's whatever. He's gonna make the playoffs though. But I'm sorry. Go ahead, guys.
Nah, Drunk Monk with the comment on IG, Herbert is trash.
The end.
Now, how y'all say it? Basura?
Basura.
Basura. Yeah, man.
So getting ready for PR.
Yeah, man. Going in March, baby. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Herbert, man, hey, he got the NFL body, got the arm. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a California kid. They just love him, man. It's like you can't write these scripts in the NFL, man. Like you have to actually go play football. You know what I'm saying? This ain't any given Sunday or Friday night lights, you know what I'm saying, or anything like that, man. This is NFL football Sunday. And I ain't gonna say, Herbert ain't a talent, man, but he's not as good as he's hyped up to be. You know what I'm saying? I just think that with a lot of these quarterbacks, man, that comes out, man, they put the next best thing on them. Like, you know what I mean? Like they should be the next best thing. And it's like, you know what I mean? These guys could be good. You know what I'm saying? They could serve a purpose, but y'all be putting too much on these dudes. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like they ain't living up to the hype. And then they bust. Pause. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, come on, man. Like, like I said, it can't be him. It can't be Burrow. It can't be Allen. It can't be all these guys every year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, it's gonna be somebody different, every season, man. And it's just like who wants it more? And I don't know what's up with this dude Herbert, man. I don't know what else he needs. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm shooting throughout his career, he's had some pieces. So I don't know, man. I just knew the hype was over. They overreacted, because they beat KC opening week, overreacted on them dudes, or they showed their hand, too early in the season, and everybody's caught up. But I never was really a big believer in them, and they continue to show it.
Kev says here, yes, I mean Hurts proving he can win, but you got people on TV like Drew Brees saying that it's still not a good team. I promise I'm not drunk either. Good job, Kev. I know you did not drink, so I know that that's 100% true. Unless that Pepsi is extra potent, I know you're good. All right.
I got Drunk Monk on IG. They need to stop putting these quarterbacks on a pedestal, and you're having a competition anything yet. And then he hasn't accomplished anything yet. That's what he meant. But I mean, 3 weeks ago. So 3 weeks ago, you had Dak Prescott MVP with a horrible record, and then he loses to Carolina. Then they try to spin it and say Baker, and then he loses this week. Now they're back on the deck. And I'm like, yo, like, Antone brought up the team with the Colts. Like, when are we going to start looking at Taylor, being the stabilizer of that Colts team and him being the MVP? Because he had capabilities of doing that a few years back when he was, the league rusher and stuff like that. But I mean, that's who I think right now is the leading candidate of MVP for the league because of what he means to the team and how they have that balance there and what he means to the team. But if there is any quarterback, I mean, Mahomes starting to set it on fire and he got some weapons back. So yeah, look out for him. But I just think from week to week, they're trying to like just make someone like the face of the league, and then why it has to be a quarterback to Drunk Monk's point of putting these quarterbacks on a pedestal when they're not performing clearly.
Right. This is not the year of the quarterback going crazy. It's not. I mean, most of these quarterbacks, especially all the top names, every single one of them showed signs of struggle in the beginning of the season. Every single one of them. So, like, this is not the year of the quarterback, but it's just a weird year too. And like you said earlier, Tone, it is the beginning of the season. So, I mean, maybe all that may change, and maybe these quarterbacks may go ahead and catch fire. But yeah, this is not the year of the quarterback so far. But Taylor is showing some stuff right now, man. Like, and
consistent. He
yeah,
3 touchdowns last week. Like, bro, like that dude is balling in it. If you don't think one of the reasons why, I mean, the same thing with the coach, like, and it's kind of weird because I didn't think of it before, but like he really has the same type of like characteristics as Nick Foles when we won when we won the first Super Bowl, where he was able to, implement key things into Nick Foles, like the things that he was good at. And we went on a good run and won the Super Bowl, that first Super Bowl. But, he kind of like is doing the same thing with Daniel Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Drunk Monk also said he's tired of the MVP being a quarterback award.
And exactly what Kev said as well. I'm tired of quarterbacks winning the MVP. When you have players like Chase and Barkley last year that could have won. Cup when he won the Triple Crown a few years ago, should have won the MVP. Yeah, change it up. Yeah,
they should really
most
just
valuable player.
They should just do position. Oh,
right. Yeah, it's just too many. It's just too many awards.
Make it still be MVP, but it's just they was the best quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But not the best overall player, because to everybody's point of them, other players doing prolific things, triple crowns and all. Like that's what? Like why shouldn't that person be recognized as the best player
MVP,
in the league?
right? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It would have to be to trump that. It really would have to be every position, you know what I'm saying, winning an MVP. Like, because you're going to run into it every year, just like how you running into the All-Star selections, people getting snubbed. And it's like, it's going to happen because you're going to have more than 24 people playing at a high level, you know what I'm saying, in the NBA. But only 12 can make it. You know what I mean? So it's like, how do you fix it? But shit, I don't know. They love the quarterback. I guess the quarterback is just the position in the league in the NFL that if I don't know, maybe they look at it because if that's probably the only position that if you have something that stinks back there, like you really 9 times out of 10 not gonna be good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. Look at what happened in Arizona and Miami. This is the same teams that keep going through that quarterback carousel. But on top of that, like I mentioned it before, like you as an Arizona Cardinals fan starting off the year, do you really feel like your team has the potential to not only make the playoffs but make a deep run? And that answer for me is no. Like if you keeping it 100, like you know what I mean. Like I know if that was the Eagles, I'd be like, damn, let's see what happens. Like you know what I mean. But like it's a lot of teams like that. And to Tone's point, like you got if the quarterback's not good, but that doesn't mean like that needs to be the MVP for you to win or anything like that. making it a quarterback, basically a quarterback award. Just say that this is the top quarterback, to Tone's point. But I don't know at where they would stop, because then you're gonna need one for receiver, one for running back, and then one O lineman, and then you know what I mean, like then one for a tight end. So that's 6 offensive awards. You know what I mean, that you would give it to. And then I don't know, you even want to break it down to guards, tackles, and centers.
Right. I mean, like you said, it's they just love the quarterback. That's like you said, they love the quarterback, so they want to try to keep on giving it to them. Where no, Taylor is definitely deserving. Just like Kev said, Chase was definitely deserving last year. Like Chase went off last year. So like there's other players that actually should have been there. Now, granted, Chase didn't make the playoffs last year. So
Right, but then you got Saquon that almost broke the single season record, sat out a game. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like they overlooked that whole thing, and it's like, no, Josh Allen. Like, what?
yeah. Stokes said the NFC is unpredictable. That's my biggest mystery for the Super Bowl this year. Everyone in the NFC is crazy. There's a lot of really good teams. There's a lot of teams that look like they're really good, and they haven't played anybody good yet. And I think all that's going to come out in the wash real soon.
I think at the halfway point, we're going to start really identifying who's going to separate themselves from the competition. But more importantly, like who can get healthy with all these injuries. That's like the biggest thing.
Yeah. Now, the one game I know for sure that I'm interested in watching this upcoming week, or at least seeing the results. We kind of touched on the one team already, and that's Washington. Washington and the Chiefs. That game is going to be the game that I'm kind of interested in.
Well, Daniel just out, so it's over.
So,
he's officially out. He's out. Debo's on the fence. That Chiefs are going to lock that up. They're going to be 5-3, and
crazy,
look out, man. I'm telling you, they got their weapons back. Rice just came back last week and got 2 touchdowns like nothing, like he didn't skip a beat. And it's going to be crazy, man. I just see with what Josh Allen is going through with Lamar, Burrow, all the teams that we thought were going to be there, kind of like ended up descending by injuries and things like that happened. But more importantly, like the Chiefs are progressionally getting stronger. And even the running back last week, Pacheco, the guy had 15 carries, the dude Smith that they got. And he was even I think he caught 4 or 5 catches out the backfield. So now they kind of like creating a new weapon that they just found.
Okay, AFC. This is supposed to be the year where the Chiefs are supposed to have a down year because the rest of the AFC is supposed to be stepping up and getting used to that level of play and supposed to be knocking down the Kansas City Chiefs. Come on, AFC.
Now, the only team right now that's looks like they could potentially pull something off if they get a little bit more mature by the season ends is going to be the Denver Broncos. That's the team that I see like that poses any type of threat, especially with what they display. I get it. It was just the Giants, but to pull off that victory and what they did on that fourth quarter. And, I think that's the team that out of the AFC, in addition to the Colts, being the wild card, that's the 3 teams that I think right now in the AFC that will, be there in the Final Four in some way.
Yeah, I still think Buffalo is still be there. You know what I mean? Definitely Baltimore ain't doing much. Burrow not being there, I ain't counting Cincinnati in there. So, like I said, until I hear otherwise or see otherwise from Indy, you know what I'm saying? I say they should probably finish top 4 maybe. KC, Buffalo, and you might have to still say Pittsburgh, man.
Okay.
Being that team to round it up to finish in that top 4. So, but like Joel said, KC cruising right now. You know what I mean? So,
Buffalo, how about New England though?
Yeah, they're a surprise team too. Oh shit, yeah, they
yeah.
they're a surprise for sure.
Mhm.
Bouncing back, man, without Belly, without Belichick, man.
Right, and they
You
shopping
know
right
what
now hard. They're
I mean?
shopping. They're looking at any receivers. They've been linked to Waddle, Olave. They were trying to talk to the Eagles about AJ Brown.
No,
Um, Shaheed, they got a lot of people that they've been linked to as far as like getting some guys. There was even linked to Derrick Henry, possibly trading Stevenson a second round and trying to get Derrick Henry if Baltimore ain't doing nothing. But can you imagine them getting a few more pieces because I don't think they thought they were going to be this good.
no, not this fast.
Right,
Not this fast with
right,
the coach.
right.
Not
They
this.
still probably thought they still had some growing pains to get through. But yeah, no, he does. Yeah, they for sure a surprise too.
Stokes said John Harbaugh's not it. Sean McDermott may be out the door soon. I don't think so. Two, they ain't capable of taking out Andy Reid and the Chiefs. I don't see McDermott out of the door, man. I don't. He's still one of the best coaches out there. Now Harbaugh been there forever, so and he wasn't expecting all these injuries either. So team's getting older. Take a look at that schedule though, and I can't lie, the Patriots look good, but the schedule looking nuts.
That's a lie. They got the last place schedule. I'm looking at it right now. They got Cleveland, Atlanta, Tampa, the Jets, Cincinnati, the Giants, Buffalo, which they already beat, Baltimore, where by then we're going to find out if they're still in contention or not. Then the Jets and Miami. So I don't know what he's talking about. That schedule is looking pretty sweet there, honestly. Like there's a few things. And then the teams that they actually play that are a little tough, those games are at home. So I don't know, man. I think he's drinking for real.
Put down the white Hennessy, bro. Just put down the white Hennessy.
He said, "I think he's drinking for real."
Drug Mux on IG said Andy always figures it out.
Yep.
Great coach. D boy, what's happening, bro? Good to see you.
Yo.
Cruz 1014. Good to see you, bro.
Yo, what up?
See you as well, man. There you go. All right, so that's our fun Okay, that was our recap of the NFL. Tone, what's the recap of the score right now for the Sixers?
He's down a dime, man. Well, nah, shit. Ain't looking too. Ain't looking too good. Ain't looking too good right now, man. Almost into the third.
Okay. I just looked at the score. It was 81-70. I don't know how true that is at the moment because I don't know how behind my phone is. Because once again, I'm paying attention to y'all, not the game. So I'm taking attention.
Right.
I think the two games of the week though, since Daniels is out for you, the KC game on Monday night, Lair.
Yeah.
The two games to kind of circle that carry a lot of importance is going to be the Cowboys and Broncos, and the Packers and Steelers, because they both that game right there Sunday night is going to be fire.
Yeah, so, I agree.
We'll see. Yeah, because all the other games, there's really not. You got Vikings, Chargers Thursday night, Dolphins, Falcons, Jets, Bengals, Browns and the Patriots, Eagles, Giants, Bills, Panthers, Bears, Ravens. That one might, because they don't have nobody. 49ers, Texans.
Nope.
He just got, tortured by a guy, apparently. You know what I mean? So that game will be good. Bucks, Saints, and then you got the Titans and the Colts. Like, these games, those are two games there, but we'll see.
Stokes said, might as well take it. He said, mind as well take that hat off, brother.
What, the Sixers hat? Hey, man. I can't let the Sixers down, man. That's my squad, man.
Oh, why you throw that back up? Oh, VJ. Yo, VJ, man.
That dude's gonna be crazy, bro.
Yo, it's like his third dunk of the night, man.
Yeah, he's crazy athletic.
For the people that's that's watching with us and everything, and just watching how Tone is just watching the screen, just so y'all guys know, at the beginning, before we even hit the live button, we was talking about VJ and the Sixers squad and how of a beast that this young man is going to be. Pay attention to VJ. Trust me.
Yo, wait till you see how he caught this alley-oop. Wait till you see how he caught this alley-oop, man.
He got 25 right now, bro. Max, he got 25 and B got 4.
4?
Yep. As well. Grimes got 3. Yeah. He got the 50 burn.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what happens, man.
Let's go, VJ.
Dude, I'm telling you, I was literally, as soon as I saw him drop 11, I was like, let me go on FanDuel real quick, put in a little bet. It went from plus 1,400. By the time I've hit submit bet, it went plus 900. Like, it dropped down. So, because he was playing well, I was like, damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see that percent
right away. Like,
whoa. For Rookie of the Year, right?
Rookie of the Year, yep. So we'll see. I'm gotta wait like 8 months for a potential $100 payout, $10 investment.
Could be all worth in the end. All worth it in the end. All right, we at our 57th minute mark.
All right, wow, man.
Flies, but we having fun, man. Like we wasn't.
Yeah, right.
Like we wasn't expecting to just stay on the NFL, but we enjoyed the conversation. That was a good conversation. We wanted to kind of get into the NBA, especially get into the talk of the Sixers and the teams that we're looking forward to. But we can go ahead and get into that next week because hold on. Next week is important for us because it's the day before your birthday gift, Tone.
Yeah, we got an extra ticket, bro. What we doing with it?
That is a really good question. I think we need to try to figure that out.
Yeah, we do. We do got to figure it out. Yeah, we want to talk.
So, Joel, can you explain to the people what game we're actually referring to?
So the game we're referring to, me and Larry actually got a birthday gift for Tone on his birthday, and we got tickets to the Deshaun Jackson versus Michael Vick college football game here at the Link Thursday on the 30th. So, we're definitely going to be there. But what he didn't know until we were at, when we set the whole thing up about dimensions was that we actually got 4 tickets. So we will be bringing a special guest. And how we would decide that is up to Tone and Tone only. So if you want them tickets or want to get tag along with us for that game, holla at Tone.
Yeah, man.
He puts it out until he puts it out.
The Cash App work, Apple Pay, you know what I'm saying? Zelle. You know what I'm saying? The generous person you might be next to.
Yeah. He's gonna be getting random cash apps like here's for Biggie bag. Then somebody like they'll send you the $5 and they like somebody will send you 7 for the bigger.
Yeah, right. I'm like, nah, man.
In the league now.
I'm gonna have to change my status on IG. Like, it's up to this, it's up to that. Hey, you know what I mean? But nah, man, we're gonna have a good time though, man.
Drunk Muck is gonna be there too. He said,
he's gonna be in the building.
Link up with us when you there.
Absolutely.
Hey, let's get it.
Lil Marion said, nice. Lil Marion, you gonna be one of the ones that want to join us? What's going on, lady? What's up?
She gonna drive to Pittsburgh.
Y'all be out there.
Yo, actually, you know who I had told her? I told my aunt, her mom, Lil Marion's mom. She said, "Oh my God, Deshaun Jackson, he's my favorite player." She was like, where he's playing at here at the link? She was going, she was like shaking and everything. I was like, calm down. Yeah, he's here at the link. She was like, oh man, I wish I could have won. I was like, nah, I already bought the tickets. I wish I would have known.
Yeah, she's, oh my God, Deshaun Jackson.
She's like, Deshaun Jackson. I was like, oh my God.
Calm down, auntie. Calm down.
Yeah.
Like,
We might lose her if we take her to the game. We're like, where's she at? She's on the field with Deshaun Jackson.
She's going to be on the
sideline. Little Miriam, no, she would be crazy enough to do that too. Love my aunt to death. Oh, man.
Hey, yo. That's hilarious.
She didn't say anything about her mom yet, but she said that I'm in Pittsburgh. What that guy do with it, little Miriam? That got nothing to do with nothing. All right. That got nothing to do with none. Forget about the fact that it's during the week, which is all strange in its own. But forget about the fact that you may have to work on Friday. Forget about all that. No. Forget that. Philadelphia.
I'm off Friday.
At the link. Oh, you off Friday?
Yes, sir.
I got 7 a.m. But that's a whole different conversation from me. I'm still going to be there. That night is going down. I cannot wait. And Tone is on you, who's going to be the fourth member of our squad that's going to be going out to the game with us. So pay attention to his outro, because his outro is going to have the link to his Instagram. That's going to be the way that probably you can get in contact with him about how you can possibly get this ticket.
Right. I mean, you might have to invest in some Laugh the Pain Away tickets. I don't know.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? This thing could get elaborate here.
Yeah. And the good thing is,
it costs you 3 beers at the game for the GNT crew. I mean, we can make some negotiations.
Once again, I'm so happy. It has absolutely nothing to do with us. But what does have to do with us is us closing this thing out. We appreciate y'all so much for tuning in. Say to the people.
No, thank you guys for tuning in on GNT Sports Talk. Until next week, Bird Gang checking out. Already know.
Man, that was a quick one. All right. Oh, what you gotta say?
Hey, thank y'all for tuning into another episode of GNT Sports Talk, man. You know what I'm saying? We every week, man, we just do, you know what I mean, what we do, you know what I'm saying, sending out these topics, talking about what we talking about, man. We appreciate the support, man, you know what I'm saying? And, just continue to follow us, man, and you know, give us support. We love the engagement, you know, asking the questions, man. So just thank y'all for tuning into another episode, man. Tony Promoter, man. Signing out. Let's get it.
No Laugh the Pain Away?
Well, we did. You know what? You know what's crazy? I wanted to like tell a story, but I'll say that for next week. You know what I mean? I'll say that for next week. And it because it correlated with, you know what I'm saying, kind of with the Laugh the Pain Away thing. You know what I'm saying? Obviously that I got going on, you know what I'm saying, produce and promote Laugh the Pain Away, man, every third Friday of the month. Next show is, I think it's November. I gotta check the date. I think it's November 21st is our next show, man. We just had a show this past Friday in Philly. That joint was lit. You know what I'm saying? We was actually in New York on Sunday. That thing was lit. You know what I mean? So follow me on IG, man. Tony Promoter, Laugh the Pain Away. Follow that page as well. Got some things coming up. Got things in store, man. You know what I mean? We had a show in Delaware last week as well too. You know what I mean? Listen, man. We shaking and moving, man. And you know what I mean? Trying to move some mountains over here. Like I said, my comedian Ken Jones, he is up next, man. He calls himself the Po-median. You know what I'm saying? He's a poetry comedian, man. My man does his thing, like I said, all across the world. So, you know what I mean? Tap in, Tony Promoter, man. Laugh the Pain Away, 8:30 Friday. You get some free wine too. You tap in, buy that ticket, man. So holla at me. You know what I'm saying? Come support your boy. As again, thank y'all for tuning in to GNT Sports Talk, man. Let's get it.
Hey, look, as always, we appreciate every single one of y'all. Like the gentleman said, look, like, comment, subscribe, share the content to the people. We appreciate every single one of y'all comments as well. I mean, without y'all guys, y'all guys really drove this whole entire episode. So we really appreciate y'all guys just chipping in and being part of the show. And don't let it stop here. If there's anything else you may want to say or jokes you may want to go ahead and put into the comment section, we're going to read it all and we'll be able to go ahead and communicate that way. Also, follow us on the IG at GNT Sportstalk. We're right there and we're very active when it comes to being able to communicate with y'all guys on IG as well. So we appreciate, once again, every single one of y'all. Until next time, GNT Sportstalk people. Man, what will we be without y'all? I have no idea. But I tell you what, we all going to be. We're going to be sleep soon. So we're out. Peace.